It's Platt, and today I show you how to make cinnamon sugar bacon jerky. So let's go. Well, the holidays are here, and that means holiday parties, holiday festivities, big holiday dinners. And while I am no cook, I do have a dish I like to bring, and that is the gift of jerky. And today I thought I would make a batch of cinnamon sugar bacon jerky. I've made some bacon jerky in the past, had some real good results. As you can probably tell by looking at me, I love bacon, so bacon jerky just has to be even better. We've had some real good luck. My first batch of bacon jerky, I sprinkled on some brown sugar on there, and it just, the exterior was really nice. That brown sugar kind of cooked into the bacon and turned out real well. So today I thought we would do kind of a variation on that. I thought I would take some regular sugar, add a little bit of cinnamon, a little cinnamon sugar, and then for a little spicy twist, we'll add a little bit of chili powder to our mixture. We're not going to do any marinades or anything like that. Bacon has such wonderful flavor. Really don't need to trick this up too much. Just looking for a little complimentary. Again, the saltiness of the bacon, the sweetness of the cinnamon sugar should work out. Chili powder adds a little spice. We should have a nice little mixture of flavors there. We're going to do a 1 pound batch. I've just got a 1 pound packet of hickory smoked bacon picked up at the grocery store. You don't have to have any flavors or whatever. This is just kind of what they had available. Everything was some kind of flavored bacon, or in the size package I wanted. But anyway, just regular 1 pound of bacon, and we're going to use our dehydrator here. Going to be a pretty simple, straightforward recipe. So with that being said, let's get going on our cinnamon sugar bacon jerky. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to preheat our oven to 300. This is similar to when we've done any kind of jerky with like ground beef or whatever. We'll sometimes preheat it to make sure we get the internal temperature right. With the bacon, also too, there's so much fat on the bacon that we need to render off some of that fat. So what we're going to do is let it sit in the oven for about 20 minutes at 300, and that'll sweat off or render off some of that fat, so then it makes it easier for us to use in the dehydrator. Also too, talking about the dehydrator, if you don't have a dehydrator, you can also do this in your oven. You want your setting probably as low as it'll get. Most commercial ovens maybe 170-ish. Anything 160 and higher is fine. You don't want to get too much lower than that, but around that 160, 170 range if you want to do this in the oven. And if you did it in the oven, you would still let this sit at 300 degrees for about 20 minutes. Then you would drop the oven temperature and kind of crack it open a little bit and do the regular 4 hours or so to properly dehydrate. We're going to go ahead and start racking our strips of bacon on here. Like so, we're going to let this go 20 minutes, and then we're going to then after 20 minutes, we'll come back, add our cinnamon sugar chili powder mix, and then we'll tray up into the dehydrator and go from there. So let me go ahead and get this all set up. We'll leave the bacon in for 20 minutes, and then we'll come back to add our spices. Alright gang, so our bacon's been in the oven for about 20 minutes at 300 degrees. We've sweated off some of the fat. You can see it's reduced down, which is what we're aiming for. Next, we're just going to sprinkle on our cinnamon sugar mixture. Actually, real quick, the mixture is 3 tablespoons of sugar, 1 tablespoon of ground cinnamon, and 1 teaspoon of chili powder. Cinnamon's a pretty strong spice, so I wasn't going to do equal parts cinnamon, equal parts sugar. That'd been a little too much, but this, just tasting it, this should get us where we want to be. And we're just going to kind of sprinkle it all over our bacon. In the kits I've used in the past, they come with these little shakers that you can use, and it comes out real handy. But we're just going to lightly coat every piece of bacon individually. We want to make sure we get a good coating. And again, the great thing about jerky is there's no one right way to make jerky. So if you wanted to put extra chili powder or more sugar, less sugar, brown, however you want to do it, if you want it to, you know, create some kind of liquid, put this in and baste it on, that's totally fine. And again, you want to put a little, you want to put a lot, go crazy. This is, don't let anybody in any of these cooking videos, even if they are a true expert, I'm no expert, but if they are a true expert, still don't let them sway you. This is about exploring, trying something different. Same with my home brewing videos. You want to try something, you want to try different fruit, different yeast, or go crazy. All about experimentation. Well, all right, now that I got everything covered here, we'll go ahead and get our, the bird knows where this is going. We'll go ahead and get our dehydrator set up, get everything racked, and we'll come back to turn on the dehydrator. All right, so I've got our dehydrator trayed up. The bird's fired up about that. We are going to let this sit for roughly about 4 hours. That's kind of the point I found doing some bacon jerky and just jerky in general, that this dehydrator, you know, can get it to proper temperature. This particular dehydrator, and I'll leave a link down below if you want to get it, is naturally 6 to 165, which is perfect for jerky making. You want a little higher temperature than if you would if you're doing like drying fruits or herbs, stuff like that. So we're going to leave this for 4 hours. I'm going to go ahead and plug her in. All right. I can tell you just by turning this up, got a little of the cinnamon sugar chili and the rendered bacon fat. Of course, I had to give it a taste. Oh, I think we're going to have something good. So let's come back in 4 hours and see where we're at. Sorry about the bird. All right, gang, so it's been about 4 hours and time to give our bacon or cinnamon sugar bacon jerky a try. I'm going to go ahead and actually try some from the bottom rack. Real little quick bit of disclosure. About an hour or so ago, I came down and gave a piece a try. You know, just check it out. I went back and kind of gave an additional dusting of our mix, or cinnamon sugar, chili powdered mix, just because there wasn't enough on there. Feel free, be very liberal with it. Don't hold back when you're spicing this up. So let me give a piece a try. Let's see how this came out. I like it. It's good. Again, that salty, sweet thing. May just be this piece, however, probably could have used a little more chili powder. Everybody's taste is different on that, so instead of a teaspoon, you want to use a tablespoon, what have you. I do like just a slight hint of spice. Again, it kind of plays with the salty and the sweet and everything. But if you like just straight sweet, or if you like just straight spice, you know, go for it. Finger looking good, though. I must say it came out kind of nice. Again, the great thing about jerky is you can play with it however you want. You know, again, if you wanted to use brown sugar and cinnamon or what have you. I don't know how, you know, if you went with like an agave nectar or a honey, I don't know how the cinnamon would mix with that or whatever, but it came out real nice. Like I said, you can play around with this however you like. Maybe instead of adding the chili powder, we could have added like a couple of dashes of Tabasco on each slice of bacon before we, you know, had it in the oven, kind of let that soak in and then add the cinnamon sugar. Who knows? But it turned out great. Real simple, 1 pound recipe with, and our mix was 3 tablespoons of regular table sugar, 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, ground cinnamon, and then 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper sprinkled on our bacon. 4 hours, delicioso. Well, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please subscribe down below. Also, please like the video because it lets YouTube know we're putting out good content. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them in the comment section, or you can always contact me on the Twitter page. Till next time, bottoms up.